I have switched over.
Imagine
Will.
being good at
We're ready.
games.
Oh my
I'm ready
god.
for American Truck Simulator.
This is not me loading up the D&D screen. I'm like, American
What
Truck
website
Simulator.
am I supposed to go to?
Roll20.
That's the one.
Lemonparty.org.
Nope.
Roll20.
Oh,
Roll
Blue
fans
is
only
live. I should
dot lemon.
probably fucking pull that up
Sorry,
somewhere.
what?
I'm sorry.
Okay. I actually need to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay, ain't no problem.
You just be chilling.
It's true.
I don't
Hi, stream.
know who started it, but I've got Hearths and Homies
Mm-hmm.
and Mile High Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What Happened to Broadstone?
Mm-hmm.
All right, those are my 3 campaigns from each of you guys and then one of my friends. And then the next game is just Pee Pee Poo Poo Man.
You make that one?
I just
Uh-huh.
you probably got drunk one night and just made a game to fuck around.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
'Cause I don't know
Sounds
anybody
like
else
it.
that would make a pee pee poo poo man.
So that actually is my OnlyFans name. So if Pee Pee Poo Poo Man follows you,
They already
Got
did,
it.
yeah.
Long. You can quit trying to hide behind other fake accounts.
It's true. You don't have to be so shy about it.
help
What's that?
step creator, I'm stuck.
Is today your last free hydrate?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, I'll make use of that. Hold on.
No, I didn't. You're fucking streaming. I am a weasel bub.
I'm sorry? Yeah, today's the last
I'm
day
in
for that.
love with the stripper.
Expect at least 100 today.
Great. I'm out of water, so.
Just go get a gallon. Like,
I
honestly.
Can you
ends
just
the
bring the
stream.
hose into
Goes
your office and just keep it running?
simply has to go.
You just put a kink in the hose, you know,
Yeah,
for when
I'm
you're
already.
ready.
Well, I'll be back. Enjoy the chair stream because I don't have enough liquid to possibly perform any of these. So give me like
Hose on me,
5 minutes.
left and
I
right.
don't even know how many there are anymore.
Too many.
Water make them pee all night.
I am redeeming everybody's hydrates.
Well, if you
Thank
don't
you.
redeem them, then you'll know how many there are.
There's more than Blue's gonna be able to drink all night.
No, but that's the point.
I truly hate that.
Solo, you have to do it in combination with the other one.
You got it. I'll show you how it makes me feel.
Yeah, that's the one.
23. 23 hydrates.
Nice.
Let's make that even.
And then make it odd again.
I mean, yeah, I'm at 25. You gotta, if you go to 20, you gotta hit 25.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Hey.
Hey.
Once Blue gets back, I need to apologize in advance for Slumpty's behavior.
It's the last day.
I know, but listen.
I already said I'm gonna at least do 100, so it's fine.
You know, fair.
Yeah, it's Flumpty with
27.
4 is on the lower end of who's redeemed hydrates.
Listen, Flumpty is the only one. His only purpose for doing channel points is hydrate. So he was waiting for this day.
I hate it.
I'm sorry.
We're at 30?
We can go ahead with an intro
31?
at some point too if we want to get started.
32.
What?
I'm ready to go. If everyone else
Well, you
is.
might as well just chug your glass of water and go get another one while Sam does a recap.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah. Alright, so let me get music going. Roll 20 first.
You're at over 30.
It's only
Probably close-
35.
Yeah, so you're probably creeping on 40 hydrates.
So last time on D&D. Somewhere. We picked up with Aaron and Mirren at Molly's Trinkets. They purchased a potion of water breathing and 6 bracelets. 2 potions of water breathing. No one wears the bracelets except for Aaron and Dev.
Imagine.
And then
What are we doing?
throughout the next day of travel, everyone kind of had a few moments where they strengthened their bonds with each other. Astronaut learned about dragons, and they met a baby dragon in a lake. Mirren told the story of a boy who started a thieves guild, and you also met 3 paladins of Ilmater, one named Stevenson, that at the very least Dev seems familiar with their practices, and you also fought an Onkeg, which is this giant bug thing.
That thing's ass.
You
Yep.
did kick its ass, very, very heartily so.
That's true.
Well, Smite, go.
As always.
But I think that's all that happened last session. So I think we're picking up, continuing that day of travel, which is your, I think, first day of travel away from Rhinefield towards Zoria, where you're picking up Adris's second son to take him to Koshoto. But at some point during the it starts to get kind of late, and without too much issue, y'all are able to find a place to set up camp for the night.
Okay, so we have picked up this person, or we haven't? We're on our way.
You are on your way to pick up this person because they're in a different kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember, they're on the border, so we've got to like jaunt all over to them.
Mm-hmm.
Jaunt.
Yeah, you have total time from Rhinefield to this town that you have to pick them up in takes about 7 3/4 days, almost 8 days total. And where you guys are at now, you are just ending your first day. Is there anything you guys would like to do as you make camp?
I'm
Did
gonna
we-
send. I'm gonna send Wildfire out just to check the surrounding area, within like
Alright.
5 miles.
All right, it'll take them a little bit to do that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, with a little friendly nibble to your ear, Wildfire flies off to do his little scan. What were we saying, Logic?
Oh, no, I thought we finished at a camp last time, but it's just been a while, so.
We still
We might
travel.
have. I didn't write it down, so doing this.
My last note was long rest.
Okay.
I picked up some sort of thing from the Ankeg.
Yes. I think you picked up its venom, maybe?
Yeah. Cal mentioned that it had like a paralyzing agent to it, so just keep it around.
Alright. Yeah, without too much issue, you were able to find some spare glass bottles in your pack and were able to bottle some of the venom. So you have that if you like to sell it, or you can use it on your own.
I'm guessing I still have more to read in my book, so I'm
Yes,
gonna
you
pull
probably
out
do.
some, and I guess a ration. I'm gonna sit down and eat and read
Alright.
my book.
Alright,
I'll be eating and resting. Nothing particular.
nice. Alright. And for the overnight period of your watch, are we just doing Mirren doing sentries rest, or are you all taking pitches?
What is Sentry's Rest exactly?
Sentries rest. So Mirren doesn't need to sleep because he's a robot.
Okay.
So what it does is he just goes into a more passive state, and he can still keep watch of everyone, but he's still taking the benefits of long rest, but still keeping watch.
I think I'll just carouse the perimeter for a few hours with Sunny before I go to bed.
All right, as long as you get 6 hours of sleep, you'll be good.
I'm planning on getting 6 hours of sleep.
Awesome.
I am also going to eat one of my rations. I'm going to walk a little bit away from everybody else and work on my tome.
All right. While you're doing that, could you roll me a perception check for Wildfire?
Yes.
If he doesn't have a specific skill for it, you can just roll me a wisdom, and it'll be the same thing.
Okay.
All right. After about an hour or two, Wildfire circles back to you and doesn't make any indication that he saw anything.
Okay.
Cal is asleep. Dead ass.
Down.
I bet.
Gotta wake up early.
For all that training.
Yeah.
Sounds like everybody.
All right. Is there anything in particular you're writing in your tome, Aaron? Or just
I'm gonna go back over like what I've written and then make come up with like ideas based off of what I've read.
okay. I'll say make an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
Alright. You try to make connections, but you're having trouble. You only come up with one or two really solid ones. The rest are just kind of shaky at best.
Okay.
Astronaut, as you keep reading, you learn more about the metallic dragons and kind of what they're more known for. And you also start on the section of gem dragons, but you start to nod off before you get much past the introduction.
Can I still see like the rest of the party, like when
Yeah.
I'm in Sentry's Rest?
Yeah, as long as you situate yourself in a way to see the rest of them, you still can.
Okay. Can I go over to Aaron because like they look like they're distraught.
Sure.
Hey, how's that tome coming along?
I'm gonna like quickly like shut the tome and be like, it's coming along. I'm not making a whole lot of headway today, but I will.
You remember the 2 children that I used to care for?
Yeah.
Well, I did teach them some magic, so maybe I can help you.
Perhaps. I'll consider it.
Well, just a thought. I'll leave you be.
I'm going to follow him back to the camp and go to
Alright.
sleep.
Awesome. So once everyone kind of settles down for the night and goes to sleep, the night passes without much incidents. The most notable thing you see is a shooting star up in the night sky.
Okay. Cal is going to get up early again, extra early,
Alright.
and he's just going to wander off from the camp and do his morning training and observe his tattoo.
The tattoo appears a bit more solid
Sick.
today.
Okay, so that's what Cal's doing. He's doing his combat drills.
Alright. Around the time you're finishing up your combat drills and start making your way back to camp, everyone else starts waking up and getting camp broken down.
Well, Cal's kind of gross, so he's gonna. Hey guys, I'm gonna go find a place to wash off because I feel gross. So Cal is going to go look for like a small stream or meadow or anything with like a body of water that he can rinse off a little bit in.
Alright, roll me either perception or nature. I'll let you decide.
Okay, let's see here. Let me open up my character sheet. There we go. And we're gonna roll. You said either a nature or what?
Perception. Alright, it takes you a little bit. You wander about 15 minutes away from camp, but you're able to find a small brook that you're able to rinse up in for the most part.
Cool. Cal naked getting clean. What the camp doing?
I am not doing
Awesome.
any combat training with the group.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up and groggily think it's kind of weird that he washes himself all the time like that. Thinking, maybe I should find a dust bath at some point. Thinks about how stinky the rest of the group might be if we've
Uh-oh.
just gotten used to it.
Uh-oh.
So
Not
if I
Hearths
find
and
a
Homies session
little
5.
spot of dust anywhere, do me a little dust bath like a lizard do.
Without too much issue, because you're in kind of a dry-ish foresty region, you are able to find a dry bit of dirt to give yourself a little dust bath.
Sweet.
I am awaiting our travels for today.
Alright. After a little bit, Cal and Asaf come back from their individual baths, I guess. But then you all start making your way toward Zoria for your second day of travel.
Alatar,
Yes, sir.
you ready for your reading lessons?
I've been working on them, but yeah, I would love to try and learn to read a little bit better.
Okay. I wrote a very simple book for you called See Spot Run. And I
Oh,
just hand him some parchment with the story See Spot Run on it.
Alright.
this looks difficult.
Try read this. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm messaging it you right now.
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check, Alatar.
All right, 1 second. All right, I'll pull my character sheet here.
I sent it to you.
Oh, I don't know. I rolled 2. I'm gonna probably one with advantage.
I think your mouse double clicked. We're gonna take the first one, which is a 2.
Not great.
Yeah.
Not great.
Oh
Well,
no.
Cesspatoon?
While
Spurunzist?
while you don't make any negative
Hapoopy.
while you don't make any negative progress, like you don't lose any intelligence, you seem to be under the assumption that you need to pronounce every letter individually. So you're like E, sp, t, r, n. And so that's how you read it.
All right. Well, you keep that. Put this in your pack. Practice this at night. And in a few days, we'll see your progress.
Can we use pictures?
Oh God. I haven't turned back to the group. Is anyone here able to draw a dog?
I'm just gonna point to Sunny. We have a dog right there.
See Sunny run?
You know what? I'll
He's
take it.
learning.
He is learning.
We can
He
rebuild.
formed a sentence. Yes. All right, whatever. I pat
Moving on.
Alatar on the back and walk next to him.
Alright. Around mid-afternoon, as you're kind of following the main road towards what you know will become a mountain pass, you see a couple of people in very tattered clothing off the side of the road. And as you approach, they hold out little tin cups, and one of them, seemingly male in appearance, says, "Please, don't you have any spare coins for us? We're very hungry and need food."
What's your name?
My name is Dyron.
Dyron?
Yes.
Do your friends speak?
She is very sick. She cannot speak.
Dev?
Hmm.
Does anyone here have cure sickness or lay on hands?
Hold on.
I know lay on hands is a paladin thing.
I could
looking.
definitely lay hands on somebody.
I dropped 2 gold in the tin.
His eyes kind of bulge open a little bit, and he goes, "Thank you, sir, for your generosity."
Yeah. Cut the act. Where are your other friends?
What do you mean, other friends?
Look at
It's
me.
only
Look at me in the face. Look at me in the eyes. I want to roll. I don't want to roll insight. I want to know his true motivations.
You'd have to roll insight for that.
Well, I didn't want to tell you that I'm rolling insight. It's your job to do that.
I mean, yeah, roll insight.
Okay, cool. I don't get to order God around sometimes.
Are you sure about that?
Oh God, please. Ah, damn.
He seems to be telling the truth. He just wants some money for food, and his wife seems really sick.
Can
he-
I cast Goodberry and like give them berries?
Does Goodberry mention anything in the spell about curing disease?
No.
It does provide enough nourishment to sustain you for 1 day, so yeah, you could.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll give them 10 berries.
Just so you know, only the first 2 that they eat will be good. The other 8 will just turn back into normal berries.
Then I'll just do 2.
All right.
I wanted to roll for medicine to see if I could. I'd probably survival. I just want to know if I know what they're sick with.
Medicine also works. Do you go up to examine them, or are you just trying to see just from where you are standing, kind of in the road, and they're off to the side?
From my current distance, I'm not approaching, but not backing away either.
You can't see much because this other person seems to be under a thick cloak, but you can tell that they're shivering, and from what you can see of their skin, which is their fingers and maybe part of their face, they seem pale and thin.
I'm gonna ask the husband here, Dyron.
Mhm.
Hey, where did you guys get sick?
It's this past winter was very hard, and she never recovered.
What month is it?
Right now it is late.
Late spring?
Mhm.
Okay. When did she get sick? What happened?
We ran out of. Our last harvest was very poor, and we ran out of money for firewood and other tinctures, and she just succumbed to the cold.
Cal, from his knowledge of WebMD, is going to just look at her and be like, damn. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take my glove off, and I'm going to press it against her forehead to check for fever.
Alright. She is scorching hot.
Okay. I'm going to take some water. I'm going to gently lift her head up and pour a little bit of water into her mouth.
All right. I'll say you do that after Aaron has given the berries, and you see after they eat something, the man and the woman both seem more revitalized. They have more energy. And as the man is thanking you, Aaron, Cal, you're doing this to the woman. And as you tip her head back, you see her cheeks are very sunken in, her lips are very dry, and she seems to almost chase the water as you take it away, as if she's very thirsty.
I hand it to her. I just give her my water skin.
She starts chugging it.
It's yours now. Alatar,
Yes, Cal. How may I help you?
could you restore this woman with your lay on hand?
No. I will use some healing hands on them though.
All right, that's fine.
All right.
So I'll use my healing hands to restore 5 hit points to this. No, I don't know.
What is the text of the healing hands ability, or lay on hands, whichever one you're using?
If I do healing hands, it's once per long rest as an act. Well, I guess it's as an action. Touch a creature and restore 5 hit points.
All right. You can do that if you want to. She doesn't seem to be injured. She just seems sick and exhausted.
No, yeah, 'cause I don't think restoring hit points is gonna do anything, and that's the same with lay on hands. I don't quite trust these people, anyways, Cal. I'm not sure if we should be wasting our resources on them.
Bro, we're
It's not like they have anything.
we're
to
we're
steal
in
either.
we're in front of like you Alatar. I imagine Alatar just said that like in front of this woman on the ground. Like I don't fucking trust these people, man.
I don't trust them.
Paladin, Dev,
Mm-hmm.
do you have detect good and evil?
No.
Alatar?
I will say the lay on hands text, you can expend 5 hit points to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison.
You could save them.
That is a thing you can do, in case you weren't aware. You don't have to. Just letting you know.
Could save this person's life.
Come on, Alatar. Let's do some good. We're heroes.
We're a group of misfits. But okay.
There
only
you go.
Only if you use your iPhone 11 Max to take one of those silly selfies, you say?
Yes.
You call them? I want you to use that power on me one day.
Deal. I shake
Okay.
his hand.
So I will use lay on hands to cure this woman in exchange for a silly selfie in the future.
You have 5 hit points now taken away from your lay on hands that will restore after. But you see the kind of sickly pallor and the fever break on this woman, and she looks up to you, Alatar, and says, "Thank you. I really appreciate it." But she
I
still
don't
seems
trust you.
exhausted. But they both thank you all profusely.
What are you guys on the road for? Where are you going?
We have a small hut a few miles back, and no one ever passes by. This is the closest road. We needed money because our harvest has not been great.
Those berries.
Yeah?
Aaron. Are they seeded?
Just the berries that you use to cast Goodberry, not Goodberry itself.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys know how to plant fruit?
Yes, we used to have apple orchard.
Okay. Cal is going to take the other half of his orange that he had, which is now no longer edible, but still has seeds,
Mhm.
and he's going to pop the seeds out and give them. I think that orange, half an orange should have 2 to 4 seeds. So, what would you say it has?
Let me figure it out. Rolling a d4. It has 2 seeds.
I give them 2 seeds, and then Cal squishes a berry and shows them the black seeds in the berry. This will make a bush. This will make a tree.
Yes, I'm aware of how seeds work. I'm aware of these fruits.
Yeah, you didn't
Thank
seem
you.
to because your last harvest kind of sucked. Anyways, so what
We,
you're gonna have to go because what you're gonna have to do. Don't be offended just yet. I'm here to help you.
Mhm,
Cal takes a little bit of parchment.
mhm.
May I see the water skin back, please?
She hands it to you. It's almost empty. There's still a little bit of water left.
That's okay. He puts the seed in the middle of the parchment, folds it over it, and then wets the parchment. This is going to sprout in a few days. Unwrap it in 3 days, then plant the sproutling. It's something in my world, it makes it grow faster.
As I've said, we used to take care of seeds like these. We just changed up our harvest like you're supposed to do every year. Rotating keeps the soil
Oh,
rich.
okay. Oh, it keeps the soil rich. Right, right. What happened to your crop this year?
Okay, I'm sorry for him.
Pests.
I'm sorry for him. He stabbed himself recently. He hasn't been right since. I'm so sorry.
The woman looks and says, "It's quite right. We had a large problem with some pests and different bugs, and we think someone else may have burned half our field down, or it could have been just fire. We don't know."
Burned your field down.
Oh, do you think it
What?
could be from how sassy you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who do you have?
Why would
do you
someone
have-
burn your field down?
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have very many neighbors near here, so
Did you refuse to
I
pay somebody?
no. I have to assume it was an accident.
Well, who's playing with fire around here? Who just
Children,
has an accident?
goblins, kobolds. There's a lot of things that play with fire near here.
Okay.
Including
How
me.
much gold would you need to just get the hell out of here and move to the city?
The 2 gold that you gave us should be just fine for us to start out.
Let's start. We're not a charity fund.
I know, but if we can do good for people, we have an obligation to do good for people. We're heroes.
For
For gold, we're heroes. I'm a hero for gold.
context, 1 gold is about how much a farmer would make in his lifetime.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
You're the
So
one
you
being very
have set these
generous.
guys for life, basically.
okay. Well,
Like, they're able to make a farmer's wage. They're set.
all right. Well, enjoy
any
that money.
useful information for us?
What sort of information do you seek?
Well, we're on our way to pick up this a son.
Any specific about the son, or just some random dude's kid?
Oh shit! Do you guys remember his? Oh, I'm gonna take out the parchment. I still have the job posting,
Oh,
and I hand it to them.
Perfect.
They read it, and the woman kind of shakes her head, passes it to her husband, and he says, "Well, I don't know much about this Adris fellow. All I know is that he's one of the generals of Quitera. That's all I'm aware of."
And why does this parchment list him as a merchant?
It doesn't.
Am I misremembering?
You know of Adris as a noble. He's more involved with the war and weapons and army training of Quitera.
Well, you guys are good, right?
Yes, we're set with what you've already given us. Thank you for your generosity.
I
Again.
don't mention it. May Bahamut bless you.
The woman nods and clasps a little charm around her neck.
that a religious term? Can I roll for religion?
Sure.
Hold on, I'll get there.
Are you sure about that?
No.
You recognize it as being in the same pantheon of gods as Bahamut, but you're not exactly sure if it is a symbol of his or just a god who's similar to
I'm also gonna roll.
Bahamut's lifestyle.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
You
Oh.
no idea. Sure is pretty charmed though.
Okay, I want to
Silver?
check.
Alright.
Okay, because I guys, I have been reading. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, am I rolling religion?
Yes, religion.
Oh, I'm gonna need a good roll.
Nope. No idea.
Can I try and
Uh,
persuade them to tell us the backstory of their necklace?
It's a fucking necklace, for sure.
I mean, sure. What are you specifically asking them? Don't roll anything, just ask.
I'm just curious of kind of the backgrounds of like what that necklace represents,
Oh,
or who it represents.
this is a charm my mother gave me when I was very young. She was very involved in the church. I forget the name of the god at this point, but it's just something I've always carried with me.
Fine. I still don't trust you.
Can we
still thank
roll
you
to
for your
see
generosity.
the honesty there? Can I like roll to see if they're lying? Like
That
insight
would be
maybe?
insight, but yes, you can. She seems to be telling the truth.
All right.
Well, are you guys gonna be okay if we leave you here? Is there anything at your farm we can help you carry? Do you have like a donkey, a wagon?
We have the means and we have what we need to travel.
Yeah, we
Thank
gotta
you.
get going. We've given them money. We've given them a heal for their sickness. We gotta go. We gotta make
I
it
hold
on
up
time to find this
I hold up
merchant's
my
son.
fist for a fist bump from the dude.
He hesitantly gives you one.
Nice. That's called a fist bump. Do that with your friends. I started that trend.
I have been since college.
All right, you scamp, get out of here. Smack him on his shoulder and start
Yeah.
walking away.
He carefully helps his wife up, and they start traveling, kind of perpendicular to where you are going.
Hey, Mirren.
Oh.
I need your particular skills.
And what do you need of me?
I kind of talk in a hushed tone, so I don't know if we're too. Are we far enough away where they won't hear us if we talk low?
Yeah, you are.
Mirren,
Want
Do you
me
wanna
cast
follow-
TikToks?
yes, but also, how do you feel about following them back to their little hut to make sure they're telling the truth?
You want me to kill them?
No, no. This is purely stealth.
Fine. What do you want me?
You're asking a 7-foot-tall robot to be our
Who
stealth?
is? Yes.
I do have +7 in stealth,
Okay,
the modifier.
I'll allow it.
Dev, it's about understanding your party members.
Mm-hmm. Remember when you stabbed yourself
So-
for no reason the other day?
Mirren, you
Wow.
want to follow them?
Yeah.
Alright, how far are you following them?
Enough where I can at least see their hut, but not like
Alright.
close enough.
That'll be a few miles, and that will put y'all behind on your travel plans. Are you sure you want to do that?
If there's a vote,
Well,
I say no.
I
Like
also say
15.
no.
I'll say no if it's a few fucking miles.
Jesus.
That is what they said. They said it's a few miles back in the forest.
Can I
Yeah,
just
we
kill
have
them
to go.
and just steal the 2 gold back?
Do you guys want to know about the Crucible? We have to get more
I
information.
would.
Mirren.
We gotta go.
Mirren, I attempt to pull Mirren away. Just no fucking murder. There's just 2 people.
I would like to try and intimidate them for their necklace for payment for curing them.
We've already walked
Alatar.
away. We're done.
No,
They've-
no more. We're
they're
going.
now walked into the forest. You are just standing in the road and fighting
Ah.
amongst
We're going.
yourselves.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Al, you're making me waste my good acts on people that do nothing for us.
That'll come back. They're literally moving into the city. They're going to tell tales of a group of adventurers that were strange but generous.
You
Thought
didn't
they were
even tell them your
farmers.
names.
What city?
The city we just came from.
You didn't even get. You just gave them gold. You didn't even. They didn't say they're gonna move to the city.
Mm, Cal just keeps walking.
You gave all your water away. Just ugh, poor choice.
But I got my
friend.
water skin back.
Yeah, but now it's
It's
full of
empty.
disease.
Yeah, I'm not using my lay on hands to cure your disease. I can tell you that.
Hey, Dev,
Yeah. Yeah?
what causes disease?
These hands, motherfucker, back up!
No, what causes disease? Oh, you don't know. That's right, because you're a medieval peasant. Backward savage. I'm just kidding.
Listen,
It's caused by little microbes, all right? They're too small for you to see. But when you
means
heat
kill
them
them.
up,
like your brain?
you can see my brain. You just have to get in there. I dare you, motherfucker. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Bet.
Bold words from a
But I
scaredy
can
cat
crack it.
man.
Very tempting.
Quick. I cast prestidigitation to light a small little fire around the water skin's mouth. It's like there, no more microbes, or what do you call them?
You light a small fire, and it barely starts to brown the edge of the mouthpiece of the water skin, but not enough to cause any structural damage or anything. It's just brown now.
There you go. That's exactly how you get rid of those small microbes. 165 degrees or higher. Unless you guys use Celsius, but do you even? No, never mind. 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's keep going.
Say very hot.
That's the one.
Eventually, around mid-evening, you start to make your way into the mountains, and eventually, you guys settle into. Let me make sure I have a map. Settle into this region for the night.
Uh-oh. This looks suspicious.
Yeah.
What? No, it's not suspicious.
I am going to send out wildfire, as I do.
Alright, are you telling them to look for anything in particular, or just watching out for danger?
Watching out for danger.
Okay. And how far are you sending them?
Up to like 5 miles out.
Okay, I'll take about an hour.
Yeah.
Alright, so I would like y'all to put yourselves on the map where you're settling in for camp for the night.
Where's the top?
I forgot
Okay,
how
so
to
the
do it.
We're gonna be
top
on the high
is-
ground.
So, like, the highest point on the map is, like, here, and then this is, like, lower down.
Ask Cal before we head out if he wants to go on a walk with Sunny with me, since he seems to have a Sunny in his world.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I totally forgot how to move myself.
I'll go wherever
You
want
have to click your character name and drag them
solo.
onto the map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While everyone gets settled, I need to run the background.
Oh, yeah, so this is the lowest part of the map, this is the highest. So, like, this is high ground, mid-level, low level. This is also, like, high level, and so is this.
Just like every night that we make camp, though, Cal's going to look around and see if he can find the best spot for us to make camp at.
With mountainous regions, would Cal, as a person, think that having the high ground or the low ground is the best spot? Would he think having the high ground so you can't be ambushed from above, but you're exposed on all sides, or having low ground to where you have a solid wall behind you is bad?
Cal, because he's he's kind of into history from his world,
Mhm.
and realizes his thought process would be, well, we have someone who's always awake. So if we put our backs against a wall, we'll be safer.
So Cal would think probably low is probably safer.
But really, I'm just looking for the least exposed area, the place where we have the most vantage point with our back to the wall. I'm just trying to find the best place.
It is not letting me put my little dude down.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put y'all down. Give me a second.
Oh, if you go
I'm
to
like
the character journal,
furiously
you
clicking
can
on the
just,
high ground. Go to character what?
you know, like right next to the chat thing, the little journal. and you
Newspaper
just
icon.
click yeah, and then you go to your character. And
Oh,
just drag
I
it.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you click and drag your name from there over.
Where?
There you go.
From-
You're up there.
In the journal.
Under your character journal, where your character sheet is.
Thank you, buddy. I need to figure out how to get the tiny things on the bottom to go away. They're so big.
Mm-hmm.
Under
Oh,
my character journal?
Oh, the profile pictures.
Yeah.
You go to audio and video.
Go to your set. Go to the gear icon. Over where like the chat and newspaper is. Go to audio and video. Names only. That's what I have because it gets weird. It gets very cluttered really fast.
It's gonna be in video display.
Yeah, video display.
Thank you.
Yeah, because names only is what I always have by default.
Oh, much better.
Yeah, because it's way more nothing you can see.
Yeah, I
Alright,
figured all this
so-
stuff when I was-
Blue, I don't know if you were here, but this is the highest spot on the map. This is the lowest spot, and then like this is like middle, and these are a little bit higher as well as this down here.
I can be like
Wanna
right
join me
here.
on the high ground.
And like if you guys want to like rest like around this area. Oh wait, how do I?
You guys want to be all the way over?
You click and hold.
I'm still having trouble with
There you go.
letting me drag my portrait down.
I still can't figure that out. I'm sorry, guys.
Newspaper icon. Do you see where it says characters current?
Yep.
Okay. Hover over your name to where it's blue, like you click on it. But
Oh.
then instead of clicking, you click and drag onto the
There
map.
it goes. Okay.
There it goes. Now you got it.
Oh, yeah, I was trying on the picture. So we're hanging out up there.
I assume so,
High
'cause that's
ground.
where everyone else is.
What?
Sunny.
Basically just candy. Alatar, you wanted to go on a walk?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Cal is. He's like, all right. Well, it's. What time is it?
It is currently just after dinner, so I'll say around 8 to 9 p.m. Pretty dark
And
outside.
we're in spring, so it's not as dark as it would be in winter, but it's still dark. So
Yeah.
Cal's gonna put on his armor,
Okay.
and he's gonna go out with Alatar.
All right. I'll say you still have your armor on from when you stopped. You haven't stopped to get ready for bed, but
Okay.
Staying up here, or are we moving somewhere for our walk?
Let's just start walking.
Just start walking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be down here, maybe. Just below,
Yeah.
or
That's fine.
Sunny's just hanging out here.
Cool.
So we're just chatting and kind of exploring around a little bit, making sure things look somewhat safe.
Oh shit! Hold on, Alatar.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have a torch?
Ooh, I do not, but I have this really cool party trick.
Okay.
Let me show you. Hold on. So I actually use a light, which I should have as a spell. Or an ability. Where is it at?
It would be a spell.
While you're doing this, like,
Light
I just
cantrip.
imagine.
No, I have the light cantrip. So I just reach out and just boot bing bong 69 on the nose.
So now your nose, Cal, is glowing like a torch would, but it's your nose. Because it's whatever you touch glows.
Gotcha.
Well, maybe I
And
don't
how
go on the
long does
nose.
light last?
I just grab his hand. So
Okay, your hand is glowing.
yes, that way he's not blinded.
My character sheet window is kind of messed up. It won't let me scroll past. Never mind, I fixed it. We're good. Okay, so my hand is glowing.
Yes, your hand is glowing.
Bro, that's fucking sick. I'm wearing a glove though, so is my hand glowing or is my glove glowing?
Your
The
glove's
glove.
glowing. Whichever thing Altar touched.
I'm just checking this out. Like, bro, I haven't tripped this hard since college.
What's
What the
Take the
fuck?
glove
What's
off
college?
and smack him across the face and challenge him to a duel while it's glowing.
I'm sorry.
I just imagine that Asenath is watching from on top of the cliff and just yells that. Just take the glove off and smack him with it.
Like, I was just watching Sunny, don't worry about it. I saw something happen. Just
Oh my-
smack him real quick.
I pass a bottle of wine to Astronaut while we watch these two walk.
Yeah. Hold on. I was gonna see if I had any more of that jerky. I don't. Dang it.
Altar.
Cal, what's up?
Well, I'm just gonna talk about like how being a noble and not being able to read is kind of weird, and just like what happened to cause that.
Oh, well, my family, we were betrayed by some other nobles long ago, so we're actually quite poor these days, and we let go of the family tutor before I was born.
Damn.
So I've been more of a stable boy, but have just been noble by birth.
Okay, that's pretty sick though. Are you entitled to riches or land?
I do, but like I said, our income is pretty much dried up, and so I'm hoping to.
But you have a title to that land, right?
Yes, but we don't want to sell the land.
No, well, you're
We've
not
had
selling
it for
it.
hundreds of years.
Yes. Tell you what, before I leave back to my world, and I assume we're still walking while we're talking, Sam, Alatar.
Yeah.
Before I leave back to my world, we'll go visit the Duke, and we'll see about getting your family restitution from the family that betrayed you guys. Sound good?
I mean, there's many families that betrayed me, or
Yeah.
my great grandfather.
Whatever. We'll see about building that land back up from the Duke. I'm sure there's something he'll do for a noble family, and we're just gonna make conversation while we're walking, I guess.
Getting tipsy.
Kill them.
I want to lean over in the mirror and be like, "Oh shit, Pony Boy got family problems, not the granddaddy issues."
Oh no.
Well, I think I can relate a little.
Yeah.
And I help Astronaut like upright again.
Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm gonna lean on him a little bit.
Alright. Eventually, Alatar and Cal and Sunny, you make your way back to camp. And you all rest for the night.
Cal is going to, before he goes to bed, he's going to, it got him thinking when he asked if they could draw a dog, and he used to like to draw. So he is going to go off into the night and
Alright.
maybe like look for a creature to sketch, maybe like a small forest creature.
Alright, how long are you willing to search for a creature?
An hour and a half.
Alright, make me an investigation check.
I keep going to Blue's stream, and I'm like clicking the stream, and I'm like, why is it not? Oh my god. You said investigation?
Yes. Alright, after a little bit of searching, you find a small little brown hair, like rabbit sort of creature, kind of sleeping under a bush.
And Cal wants to take this. Cal wants to take this back to his world when he goes back. So even though it's fine for a hair tonight, Cal thinks to himself, "I really want to sketch magical creatures that I can bring back to my world that don't exist in my world." So tonight he's going to practice drawing the hair.
All right. Make a dexterity check to see if you can draw correctly.
Is that just a dexterity, just flat?
Yeah, flat dexterity. You surprisingly draw very good hair. You're not used to drawing a quick sketch that well, but you look at it after you're done, like, damn, that's good.
Nice. All right.
Superpowers.
I put it back in my bag and I go back to camp to go to sleep to get up early.
Did Wildfire find anything on the search?
He comes back and he gives you the indication of there's nothing out of the ordinary that's dangerous here.
Okay.
But you and everyone who's familiar with this kind of world are aware that the mountains tend to be home to more dangerous creatures. So there's nothing out of the ordinary that's dangerous here, but you know to be on your guard when you're in the mountains.
Okay.
Well, me and Mirren are chilling. I'm gonna be like, hey, did you know? Insert random fact about metallic dragons. And just ramble about it.
Did you know that brass dragons, when they're young, have to spend their entire life underwater, but as they get older, they can then explore further away from the water where they were born?
Do I need to make a check for that, or can I just say I know it? Yeah.
You know it now, I suppose.
You do know it now because Asenath just told you. I'll say you knew some of it. Like you knew brass dragons were usually found near or in water, but you didn't know that about their life cycle. So you learned something.
Interesting. I live near a river, so it's interesting to know more about where these creatures that kind of that live near where I lived came from. More about them.
Yeah, dragons are pretty cool. I'm a dragon. I'm pretty cool.
Hmm.
I just assume that she's very
Dev just
tired
nodding in the background like
drinking. Yeah.
You want this last bottle of wine that I have?
Wait.
I am gonna hear the word wine and I'm gonna come over.
Yeah, me. I'm following.
All right.
I'm gonna use better judgment and say I probably shouldn't, but
A bottle of wine shared with 3 friends. Not as much wine.
this is true.
Yeah, we can't drink too much because of where we are, but
I don't want to fall off a cliff here, guys.
hello.
And that's how Sam kills all of us.
It's
We drank
just
too much and fell off a cliff.
Oh damn! I hate when that happens. But I am gonna drink some wine.
And as you all kind of share wine over the smoldering re-eminent campfire, you strengthen your bond with each other and forge stronger bonds of friendship. It's a nice time, and the wine makes you warm and fuzzy inside enough for you all to fall asleep pretty easily, except for Mirren, who can't get drunk or sleep. So
Cal didn't sip, but he was still happy to be there with you guys.
yeah, everyone just had a good old time. But eventually you all, except Mirren, find sleep. And Mirren, I need you to make a perception check.
All right.
This time.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I hope you perceive well.
Nothing's happening.
Please proceed.
Good thing Cal sleeps with an M16. He's been hiding it from you guys.
Not the
Where's the
M16.
perception?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Undo
see.
your skills, yeah. Alright.
16 is just me because 16 is my favorite number.
Yeah.
So, as you all are kind of sleeping, Mirren, you're keeping watch. About most of the way through your watch, about 6 hours in, you hear a distant sound. You're aware that it sounds like a large creature, but you kind of think to like how sound echoes through the mountains. You're like, it's pretty far away. I don't think it's a big issue. Then I'm going to as you all kind of sleep, especially all of you, but especially Aaron and Dev, you all are awoken by the ground's suddenly shaking beneath your feet as a large wyvern lands right next to you, Aaron. Roll initiative. Nope, wait. Roll initiative. Make sure you click the token first.
God damn it.
Would you mind me rolling to see if I can tell if these things are intelligent enough to communicate with?
Are you awake? I'm gonna scream, so maybe you can be awake. I'm gonna say, what the fuck? So you guys can be awake, maybe.
My not one.
Damn.
Mirren, what is your dexterity
My dexterity, what?
modifier? Oh, it's a 4.
Yeah.
Okay, this thing will go after you. Jesus Christ, why are you so loud?
It's
Look at
good,
those
though.
amazing initiative rolls.
I mean, yeah, sure, I'll keep it. I just can't hear y'all very well. I'll
Yeah,
turn
I'm
it down
turning
on my
everyone
end.
up right now.
I'll turn it down on my end. I don't need.
Shit, how do I turn the music down?
Go to the settings, master music volume. You can turn it down.
An audio video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Song is a bop, but whew.
It is very horn heavy.
Okay.
Make sure one's there. Cal, I will add you to the turn. What is your character? Can't that? Yeah. You got 8. Did you roll initiative for Sunny?
Oh no, I haven't.
Logic.
Hold on, let me.
Make sure you add it. Make sure you click his token first.
I just did.
Sunny rolls a nat 20, sprints off into the forest.
Expeditious
Of course,
retreat.
you're in the mountains.
About to be me right now.
Sunny rolls a nat 20, pisses himself.
Okay.
Normal. Oh, there it is.
GT, nice. Pretty good. Alright. So,
Sunny, run.
before
Nice.
this combat
Uranium.
starts, this thing, because it surprised you, is going to get a surprise round in,
Okay.
which just means that it'll go first and then we'll start at the top of the round.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally fine.
This thing is going to try to sting you, Aaron.
Not the homie.
Fun.
Does an 18 hit? It's against your AC.
That hits.
Against Aaron?
13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright.
Oh
Ignore that,
shit.
I hit the wrong button.
You're good. So you take 14 piercing damage,
Oof.
and you also need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yikes.
Is Aaron getting hit first in these?
Aaron's right next to him.
You
Yeah.
failed, so on top of the 14 damage you take, you also take. You also take 22 poison damage.
Y'all, I gotta
Holy
go.
22 poison damage.
You said how many poison damage?
22.
Cool.
Are you still
I'm
standing?
running. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now is the top of the round. Aaron, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna immediately move away.
Aaron, run, bitch.
well-
Leave.
To attack of opportunity, though, I think.
Only if you don't disengage first. You can disengage and then run.
Okay, yeah.
But then you can't take an attack action. Or do any action. You can do a bonus action still, but that's about it.
Okay, so I will, let's see. Let's see what spells I have. Mm. Okay, so I'm gonna do, let's see. So I'm gonna use healing word on myself.
Okay. Is that an action or a bonus action?
That is an action.
Alright. No, it's a bonus
Oh,
action. It
bonus
says
action.
it-
Okay.
Awesome. So roll d4, add your spellcasting modifier, and that's how many hit points you're healed.
Are you disengaging and doing that?
Yes.
You can do your action, movement, bonus action in any order you want. So you can heal first and then run away if you want to.
Okay, yeah.
Alright? 4 plus
Um,
your spellcasting modifier, which I believe for you is wisdom, so whatever your wisdom modifier is.
3.
Alright, so you are healed 7 hit points.
Thank God.
And then for your action, are you disengaging, or are you going to run and take the attack of opportunity?
I am also going to use poison spray, which is a cantrip, and then I can run, right?
Yes, but you will take an attack of opportunity, which means it could hit you again.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take it.
All right.
So that's a D12 for you.
D12. You mean a D20? Poison spray?
Yeah. Wait.
All right. Can you put the
It's a
So
D12.
no, I have to make a
Oh.
Constitution save throw. Then you roll D12 if I fail.
Okay.
What's your DC? 14. Constitution save. Got it. Con save. Yeah. It got a 22.
Okay.
So it passed. So you don't roll any damage against it. And then if you run, since you didn't disengage, you will take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So go ahead and move away as if you were running.
All right.
Alright. And as you run, it will try to sting you again. Well, no. It'll try to bite you, actually. That is a 24 to hit. You take 8 piercing damage.
Okay. Not awful.
How much health do you have? I'm just curious.
9.
Okay. Cool. Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Slowly dying.
Sunny's turn.
Is everyone close enough that I could like yell at them to not get close to it for the next turn? So I can use a thunderclap and nobody else gets hurt.
I mean, you can speak as a free action, but your turn is after Sunny, so it depends on what.
Okay. I
So,
wasn't sure if I was able to just like yell at them.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Speaking as free action, you can do that whenever. But remember this is all happening very quickly. So for you, it would be like, hey, hold back, sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm assuming he's moving Sunny out of the way anyways, but like for Dev's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is now Sunny's turn. So, Alatar, what does Sunny do?
Sunny's just gonna move up here.
All right. Is he going to hold an action or anything like that?
There's not anything I can do from this distance with Sunny, so that's Sunny right here.
Wait, but Sam, I do have a question.
Yep.
So, do you take physical objects on the map to be literal?
Sometimes it depends. Why?
So, if Sunny were to move there, would that technically be cover for Sunny? So, if the dragon does move,
That
he gets a
rock,
surprise?
That rock that he was behind, he wasn't trying to hide where he was going, so the thing can still see him go behind the rock, and that rock itself is pretty small, so it wouldn't hide Sunny at all. But if you find a large enough rock and roll stealth, you could probably hide from it.
Sunny's just moving up there.
Right.
He's just he's doing his thing.
Astanath, your turn.
Okay, hold up. What was the one thing called? Although we don't. This thing doesn't do the. Did that get reordered? I don't know. Hold up, I'm confused. I think that was an acid damage. Never mind, that doesn't work. I want to use Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay. You are level 5, so you have probably a spell attack on your character sheet, and that'll be what you roll to see if you hit this thing. Alright, and since you're level 5, I believe you have 2 beams, so you can roll that attack again. Alright, the first one hits. So go ahead and roll me a d10. Alright, I'm moving this thing down so y'all can see its health bar.
Then I want to move
Not a
between
scratch.
it and Dev.
Alright. Sounds good. Dev, it is your turn.
Okay. I...
Sorry. Am I after the dragon?
You're right, you should be before. Good catch. Alatar, what is your dexterity modifier? Should be numbered between -5 and 5.
My dexterity modifier is 0.
Alright, so... can you roll me a d20 for me? You and the dragon have the same modifier, so I'm trying to see which of the two of you goes first. The thing does. Awesome. Dev, your turn.
Okay.
Good catch, Annie.
I'm gonna use Scorching Ray, and I have 3 Rays of Fire, so I have to do that, or I have to roll to hit 3 times? I don't know if it's
Yes.
this button. Okay, no,
Roll
it's not
hit
this
3 times.
Is it this one that lets me do it?
It should be
forgot.
under your attacks and spellcasting on the core page. It should be either called Scorching Ray or Spell Attack.
And I would click
There
that
it
3
goes.
times, right?
Alright, go ahead and roll me 2 more. Alright, all those hit, so you deal a total of 21 fire damage.
Nice.
Oh god.
I don't think the damage has been calculated.
Oh.
but there you go.
Oh god.
Still leave it.
I'm moving
Even
it down so
still.
y'all can see, because I know y'all like to see. Are you doing anything else with bonus action movement on your turn?
Let me check really quick. No. I am going to stay exactly where I am and not use a bonus action.
Alright. Cal, what are you doing?
Cal has an idea in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get right like 6 squares, right?
Yeah, you can move 6 squares, and you can also move through allies, so that only took like 15 feet of movement. Not hard.
Okay. Cal, before he attacks, is going to raise his glowing hand, and since he speaks Draconic,
Okay,
is-
so the glowing hand only lasts an hour, so your hand is no longer glowing.
okay, whatever. He's still going to raise his hand, and he's going to yell in Draconic, "We are not your enemy. Why are you hurting us?"
This thing doesn't seem to respond.
Oh, well,
It-
plan B. I'm going to swing my hammer.
It looks at you and roars as you swing your hammer at it.
Okay. So I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do, Sam. You already know.
Do I?
Yeah, so I've got a so my attack is +8, and then my skill dueling gives me a +2. Does it
Well-
calculate that in my character sheet?
You would have to do it yourself.
So if, for instance, I'm gonna roll my. So and then would I? So would I add +2 to that? How does
Let
that?
me check your character sheet. It's a +2 to damage roll. So on your damage on your sheet, take a look at that and
Mhm.
see if it's rolling an extra 2. It doesn't look like it is, so we'll just add a 2 to that 8 and call it a 10.
Okay.
But that doesn't hit.
All right. Then of course I'm going to action surge, attack it again.
You should have extra attack just because you are level 5 fighter. You don't have
Yes.
to do action surge.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. Well, I attacked again, and then action surge. What can I do with? So I can attack 3 or 4 times per turn.
If you action surge, which you only have once per day, once per long rest, you can attack 4 times a turn. Alright,
Hitting again.
the second 2 hit. So that 8 is a 10, that 7 is a 9, so a total of 19. I'm moving down so you don't get health bar. Ouch. Alright, are you doing anything with your remaining movement? Since you've used your action and bonus action.
Well, if I move back, then he'll get an attack of opportunity. So I'm just going to just kind of raise my shield and pray to Bahamut.
Miran, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast blindness and deafness.
Okay. It has to make a con save. Con save. It got an 18, so it passed.
Jesus fuck.
Am I able to do anything else, like a cantrip or anything?
If it has a casting time of a bonus action, yes. If not, then you can move or do something else as a bonus action. But you cannot cast another leveled spell. You can cast a cantrip if it has cast time specifically of 1 bonus action.
Okay. So I'll move in front of Alatar. Well, I'll move behind Death.
Alright. Its turn. Asenath did a lot of damage to it, so it's going to make 1 attack against Cal, 1 against Asenath. The 1 against Cal will be a bite.
Bring it on, you big lizard. You belong in a reptile suit.
24 to hit.
Yeah. Bring it. Ow. Fuck.
Alright, you take 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the stain attack against Asenath, that is a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
What's your AC, Asenath?
It's 12 if I
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah,
Yep.
so a match would hit.
Oh. Shit.
So you take 10 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Is it the right thing or is it separate from the save?
Saving throws are next to your strength and dexterity in that smaller box up top.
see.
but it should be the same modifier. Yeah. So, for this we'll go with the 18, but next time just be sure to click the right one. Okay.
Gotcha.
18 will pass. So you take half of whatever number I tell you, or I'll half it for you. You take 11 poison damage.
Got it.
Right? Alatar, your turn.
Am I able to hit it from here, or am
Yeah.
I able to move one? Okay.
You're able to hit it from there.
So I'm just gonna go here and roll an attack from here.
Alright?
And I just roll a regular longsword attack, right? Or I forget what I roll for that.
Under Texas podcast, if you're hitting with the longsword, roll normal longsword. That'll hit. You do 8 slashing.
Top of that, can I do a divine smite afterwards?
You can stack it on top of your damage. Yeah, it'll just add extra damage. It's not a separate attack.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a divine smite then.
Alright, go ahead and roll me that damage. Alright, another 6. Alright, are you doing anything with your remaining movement?
I can do a second attack, correct?
Alright, if you have the extra attack feature, then yes, you can.
I do. So I would like to try and do an extra attack.
Alright.
So I'll roll my longsword here again. Ugh.
That misses.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, top of the round. Aaron, what are you doing?
I am going to use healing word again and heal myself some more.
Alright, that's your bonus action.
And I'm also going to fire some arrows. I guess I can only fire one, right?
Yes, you can only fire one.
Okay. That's that.
That hits. Why is it rolling 0 for damage? Do you know if it's a longbow or a short bow?
It's a longbow.
Alright, I believe that does... 1d8 damage, so roll me 1d8 plus your dexterity. Which is 3.
Yeah.
So 6. Awesome. Alright.
And then I will heal myself, which is 1d4.
Alright, 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Mm-hmm. So far.
Alright. Nice. Awesome. Like, listen, healing is healing.
Yeah.
Alright, are you doing anything with your movement?
No.
Alright. Merlin or Sunny. Whichever name the dog is going by these days.
It'll get changed eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Marlon's just kind of terrified, or Sunny's just terrified of this dragon. He's just gonna kind of
Hang back.
come cower behind Aaron.
Alright. Asenath.
Okay. I want to do the thunderclap.
Alright. Thunderclap, so everyone within 5 feet of you, which would be Dev, Cal, Alatar, and this thing would have to make a Constitution saving throw. Alright.
Oof. I hope that's good enough.
Their DC is 16, so yes, you pass.
Constitution.
Let's
This
go.
Thunder never bothered me.
Alright.
Let's go.
Yo.
Let's
Let's
go.
Fucking go.
You 3 passed. This thing did not. Roll me
Let's fucking go.
roll me 2d6 for the thunder damage, since you are now level 5. Awesome. This thing takes 5 thunder damage. I cannot talk. I wonder why. Are there anything with your bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna move back a little bit by Mirren just because
You
of how
would-
much I took.
You would take an attack of opportunity, so he would get a chance to hit you again.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go for it.
Alright. He will try to bite you. That is a 15 to hit. I dropped it.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
It's fine. I had to roll different dice then. Yeah, my d6. You take 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Right. Deb, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to do Scorching Ray yet again on.
Alright.
And that gets 3.
Oop, nice crit.
Love to see it.
So that 3 should actually be a 12 because of how we're doing crits. So that crit is actually 11 plus 12, so 23.
Oh,
Let's fucking go.
So
you're
you
definitely
do
gonna kill this
20,
thing for us.
23 plus 7, which is 30, plus another 3, which is 33 total.
Let's fucking go. You better
Please
be
be
fucking
dead.
dead.
It's gonna be real close if it's not.
It's not dead yet. It's very close though.
Y'all, I'm carrying. Let's go. Let's fucking
Are
go.
you-
Somebody's fucking got to.
Are you doing anything
Some
with
of us
bonus
are
action or
dying.
movement?
Let me check if one of these is. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna say.
Alright. Cal, bring us home. Maybe.
Die, you fucker!
Alright.
22 damage.
Yeah, both those hit. How do you want to do this?
I as it's like roaring, I want to like flip my pick around and just nail it right through the fucking jaw and rip its jaw off.
Alright, you do that. Its jaw falls to the floor, and this thing raises its head up to screech or try to, and it falls to the ground dead. Congratulations, you've killed a wyvern.
Cal is immediately going to step on its neck and just cut its head off. Clean strike.
Alright, you
I
cut
am-
its head off. It's you now have 3 parts of this wyvern. You have the bottom jaw, the rest of the head, and then the body.
Hey, Dev.
Huh?
I toss it to the ground in front of them. Can you burn the flesh and skin off that so it's just bone?
I'm really busy right now. I'm gonna go cast Cure Wounds on our homies.
Sick. Okay, I'm gonna light my torch and just start burning the flesh off.
No,
Alright,
wait. Before you do that, I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna create bonfire, which is a cantrip.
Yes, it is.
Cool. I just
I
throw
got
the.
you.
I thank you so much. I throw the jaw and the head into the fire.
Delicious.
As you all are roasting this thing to try to get all the meat and gore and skin off, the sun starts to rise over the mountains. This happens
Oh.
near the end of your rest.
You guys okay?
I don't know,
Really
man. We were
hurt.
almost killed by a fucking lizard.
Don't touch me.
Wow. Just
Yeah,
a
don't worry
lizard.
about it. I got it. I mean, Cal, you did some good at the end, but
I knew those training sessions would pay off.
I didn't go to them.
That's not for you.
We should probably take at least another short rest and get a delayed start to our day. The
I'm
short
fine with
rest
that.
would bring back how many HP typically? It's like
A
a
long
small-
rest will you will roll hit dice to bring back HP. You can roll as many as you want, but at the end of your next long rest, after taking that short rest, you only gain back half of your total hit dice. So since you have 5, you would gain back 2. So if you use more than 2, you would have to wait till your next long rest to get the rest of your hit dice back.
Okay. Do we get spell slots back for short rest too?
No, you
No.
do not.
I get my action surge back though.
I thought it was a once per day.
It's no, it's per short rest.
Hmm.
I don't want to really think about this, but I realized that if I took the damage that Aaron did, I would be dead.
Yeah. Action surge comes back once you finish a short or long rest. You are right. I was just double checking. I don't do long rest very much.
Fair. Yeah, we
Or
should do
short
at least
rest.
Okay.
another short
Is
rest
the
for our
is the
friends
dragon
here.
meat cooked?
I mean, it is cooking. You don't. Your experience, Cal, you're not sure how long dragon meat takes to cook before it gets cooked enough to eat, I guess. But it sure is cooking.
Oh, I've got something fucking cool for this. So there's
Turns
a
to
reason why I
Asna.
tore off the jaw.
Is this cannibalism?
Well, okay. Poppy, roll me a nature check at advantage since you're you have dragon blood in your veins.
Wait, I'm also draconic blood. Should I say something?
I mean, you
should I do
can if
that?
you want to.
Hello. Nature?
Yes, nature.
Ooh.
Alright.
Another fucking crit. Are you
So-
shitting me?
Both of you are aware that wild dragons and this thing, which is a wyvern, are related somewhat. They're like distant cousins. It's kind of like how, technically speaking, like whales and mice are both mammals, but like they're very different.
Okay.
Got it.
I don't know. I wouldn't eat a monkey.
Yeah.
Again,
Right?
it's up to you, personal preference.
I'm not eating that.
Alright.
I've got enough rations.
Yeah, I will not be eating it.
Ugh.
Look at you
I'll give
trying
it
to
a
provide
taste.
for us.
What do you want me to roll to see if I know if it's done or not?
Roll me a. I'll say you can roll me a medicine check.
Okay.
Alright, you kind of know, like, the closest thing you can compare this to is chicken. And
Mhm.
you know that there's no such thing as, like, a medium rare chicken. So you just wait for the meat to be, like, cooked through to where it's all one solid color. And it gets there eventually, after a few minutes, it gets cooked all the way through, to your knowledge.
Okay. Cal is going to cut some of the meat off of it and take a bite.
I
Right?
stop Cal for a second. You're gonna eat that without seasoning, like a madman.
Well, I just kind of want to see what it tastes like before I season it.
Stares in
Aaron, you
disgust.
can't even taste. Why do you care?
Oh yeah, yeah. What? How do you know
I'm
what
a
seasoning
noble-
is?
I was raised in a noble house.
Alt?
What?
Do you just carry spices on you out here? If you do, we'll add some on.
Literally pulls out like bottles of paprika, it's like salt and pepper.
Actually,
Oh,
doesn't
well.
some people have dragon spice in their inventory?
That is a
Somebody does.
Sir.
I've lost track
Um,
of who, but
Cal basically wants to shear the cooked meat off of the bone
Yeah.
until it's just a flat skull.
Alright.
And what he's going to do, I want to take the rope
Mhm.
in my inventory, and I want
Mhm.
to fasten it around the skull, and I want to wear the skull on my shoulder as a trophy.
You are aware that this thing's skull is the size of your entire torso.
Fuck it, I'm gonna wear the jaw then.
Okay. Again, the jaw is very long, but you're able to somewhat fashion it into a somewhat shoulder pauldron decoration thing.
Sick.
Looks a bit odd, but it's there.
Well, I really want it because I'm going to sell the fangs, but it looks sick. What do you guys think?
I hate it.
You're
So
really
for-
just like
It's a-
gonna wear my cousin like that in front of me. Huh?
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
fucked up.
Well, I
That's a
was gonna
choice.
skin it, but
I think you should sell that. It's not really a fashion statement that suits you.
well, okay, then I just sling it around my back then.
Alright.
And I take a little bit of the dragon meat with me and just eat it.
Alright. It's very gamey because this thing was basically pure muscle, not a whole lot of fat. But kind of bland, but pretty okay.
Hmm.
Kind of tastes like if you've ever had it alligator.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, alligator.
Gross.
This motherfucker said, "Hell yeah, the alligator meat."
Well, alligator kind of tastes like
Meat.
frogs. If you guys have ever eaten frog,
No.
No,
you guys have never had frog legs.
that's
No.
disgusting.
How is that? Whatever.
Alright. But are you guys just setting out now, or are you going to take a short rest?
I think we should take a short rest to get
Agreed.
some health points back to these homies.
Alright. So during a
Okay.
short rest, go ahead and roll your hit dice, as many as you'd like, up to your level. So you can roll up to 5 hit dice.
What am I
During-
rolling?
During
So,
the short rest, Alatar runs over to the woods to use the little boys' room.
alright,
Okay.
on your character sheet, underneath where you have your hit points and temporary hit points, there should be another box that says hit dice.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, and you can roll 5 of those, and if you're a multi-class, you can only roll as many per that level. And
Think
you
one person
heal
should go first.
whichever numbers
It's
you
easy to
roll.
keep track of.
Hmm?
I think only one person should go like first, so it's easy to keep track of.
So I rolled 2
You
really
rolled-
good rolls.
Yeah, you rolled 3 hit dice total. You rolled 2 as high as you can go, and one lower.
So no, I rolled 1 medicine to check the dragon, so I only rolled
yeah.
2.
Yeah, you rolled. So you heal 26 hit points.
Okay,
If-
but
if
I
you
was
have
at
that
I was
much-
at 29, so I went to 55, but I can't do that. So
Yeah, so
Well,
you just heal to
yeah,
your
it's
max.
max.
shit.
So wait, how many can I do? I'm confused. now.
You can heal. So you've rolled 1 hit dice. You have 4 left that you can use. You can roll that thing up to 5 times. So you've rolled once.
Is there a downside to rolling more? You said something about like the difference between rests.
So whenever you next go to sleep for the night, you will regain 2 hit dice, which means if you roll more than 2, more than 2 hit dice, you will have less to have access to the next day, but that might not matter. It's just kind of a you choose which path you want to take.
Oh, and then you just knock it down whenever you have
Yeah.
like your max. So I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
there should
three.
be. All right. So you heal a total of 17.
While in the morning after our short rest, Cal wants to take the head of the dragon, the not the jaw that he's keeping, but the top of the dragon where the eyes and the brain would be,
Mhm.
and he's going to make sure no one follows him and goes out into the forest with it.
All right. This fight happened pretty early in the morning. So are you doing this after your short rest?
Yes.
All right. All right. You make your way out into rocky outcropping because you're in the mountains at this point. There's no forest to speak of, really.
Okay, that's fair.
Rocks.
Cal is going to look for the clearest patch of dirt that he can.
Okay.
And he's going to take his shield
Mhm.
and dig a hole
All right.
big enough to fit the dragon's skull in.
It takes a while. It takes about 30 minutes, but you dig a shallow enough hole to where you can just barely wedge the dragon's head down and be able to cover it back up with dirt.
And then he says the prayer that he read in Bahamut for the dragon spirit, and then he kind of pats the dirt and heads back to camp.
Okay. So while he's doing that for 30 minutes, what are the rest of you doing? If anything.
I'm waiting to get ready to go.
I'm just hoping to find a little bone scrap to give to Sunny for being such a good boy.
I'm just gonna sit with Dev.
All right.
Let me read. Chill.
Can I press to digitize like a dog trait for Sunny?
You can't create something out of prestidigitation. You can add effects to things, so you can make it smell really nice. That's about it.
So I get it
But-
so I can just digitize it to make it smell like a treat.
Yeah, and then Sunny might eat the steak.
Oh.
Yeah,
Or
you
just,
you
like,
might not
throw
want
it
him to eat
in.
the stick.
The best tasting stick ever.
I'd do that and then like toss it to him.
He starts gnawing at the stick.
Thanks, Marin. Sunny loves it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
All right, Cal's back.
All right. So without too much hassle, you all injured but healing set off.
I took no damage. I was just
Yeah.
there to look good.
Couldn't be me.
Imagine.
Stay
Some of
easy, y'all.
Literally almost dead.
I took one whole turn, okay?
Don't worry, I'll take care of any
Literally
problems that pop
hail
up for us.
by
So
spell. What is this?
This better not be another.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Okay, so
Prehistoric San
y'all,
Francisco.
y'all are starting around this bottom corner, and you will be making your way up this path.
Fuck, where are we? Like, just
You're in the
Get
mountains.
me out of here, please. I ain't built for this.
Man, how much are we getting paid for this damn noble?
like 100 gold apiece.
Not enough.
100 gold per day to escort his son. To get there, nothing.
Man, what
to
the
be
fuck?
fair, I
100
voted we
gold
should go to the
per person.
Crucible.
That didn't make
did I.
sense.
All right, is this y'all's marching order?
We also could have had horses by now.
It looks like we're missing cow.
We don't need horses.
We left Cal behind.
Damn, I
Damn,
was literally about to
R.I.P.
mention the horses.
We don't need
Cal's
them.
gonna make sure he's ahead of the party.
All right,
Oh, fine. I wasn't trying to be the head of the party, anyways.
all right.
Well, I just want to make sure you guys are safe.
Anyone
I
who's
mean-
keeping watch on your surroundings, make a perception check.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
I stay trying to perceive.
After what just happened, Cal's not about to take any chances.
I did not perceive. Probably.
Lost where perception
Oh,
is.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. So starting with the lowest, Astronaut,
Sorry.
yeah. So starting with the lowest, Astronaut and Mirren, you all don't really say anything. You're just kind of like, you're both not really used to the mountains, so it's kind of a bit of a hike for you. So you're mostly concentrating on keeping your gait stable and making sure you don't fall. So you don't really see anything. However, the rest of you, starting with Dev. Dev, you hear the wind shift, but you don't see it yet.
Okay.
Aaron and Alatar, you two hear a loud bird call, kind of like in a hawk's screech. Hal, you see a large bird-like bird-shaped shadow fly over your group.
I was gonna look up to see what it is.
When you look up, it's flying too fast for you to get a good look, but you see this large bird creature with a plumed red tail and razor sharp talons and a blue feathered neck quickly sweeping over her head.
That is so fucking cool. So anyone know anything about birds? I'm gonna describe it to the group what I
okay.
saw, and you guys are free to try and figure out if you know what it is.
Can I
Okay.
do a nature check?
Yeah, everyone who wants to try to figure out what it is, do a nature check. Alright. Mirren, you have no clue what this is. You're not used to mountains, so you don't really know what lives in the mountains. Aaron, you're somewhat familiar, but the most you can think of is that it was a really big hawk, but that's all you can really think of. Alatar, you also don't really know mountains. You're like, bird.
I don't know anything.
Dev, you're kind of in the same boat as Aaron. You are aware that there are some large bird-like creatures that live in the mountains, but you're not quite sure what they are. Astronauts, you, however, are like, yes, I know what that is.
The only thing I could think of is it might be a phoenix.
You know of this thing to be called a roc, R-O-C. You know this thing to be very powerful and very territorial.
Oh,
And
boy.
you have a sinking suspicion that you have just wandered into its territory.
Yeah.
Let us
I want to go
walk
pet
with
this rock.
purpose.
Do you let the rest of the group know, or do you
Yes.
keep it to yourself?
I want to tell them about it and be like, we should probably be pretty careful, guys. But I also want to have the thought in the back of my head, big scary bird. That sounds like my kind of big scary bird. If the opportunity arises, I'm gonna try to, make friends with the big scary bird.
How big is that bird? Would you know?
As you ask, Cal, you all hear the thunderous wing beats of this thing as it slams down on this cliff face in front of you and screeches in like an ear-piercing volume. It's
I'm gonna
big.
fuck you up.
I think it's
It's
quite large.
perched on this little cliff face here, watching you all and screeching.
Can I roll for animal handling to be like non-threatening?
Y'all, how do we feel just turning around and going back to where we came
Can
from?
I roll to be submissive?
Can we just go? Can we go home now?
Thanks just came with a raid.
I would also like to roll to be submissive.
Roll submission?
So, are y'all trying to kind of convey to the same word just passing through, we mean you no harm?
Yes.
Okay, I'll say roll and animal handling as you're trying to convince this animal of something.
Okay. Give me one
That's
quick
a-
minute. We just got a raid, so
that's
I'm
a
gonna say
crit.
hi. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh,
Hello, friends. Hello, everyone coming in. Pinks, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, let's play Minecraft. Okay, let's go. Thank you for all coming on in, homies. We are playing some Dungeons and Dragons today. We just got out of some really horrible combat situations. We are trying to avoid our next combat. But just wanted to welcome you all in. Hello, my name is Blue, and I'm gonna do a shout out here for Hearths and Homies. This is our group. That's everyone listed there as well. So Sam is our DM. We've got Solo, Ein, Logic, and Mothra's Rain in here as well. Our absolute lovely Theo. Thank you for the biddies. You ain't gotta do that. But just wanted to let you guys know what we're in for. So we're doing some tabletop stuff. I am chatting a lot by text. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much again for bringing your community over. I'm gonna get back into this, but I'll be typing in chat for everyone, okay?
You can think is like head down. That's all you think to do.
I'm gonna roll for animal
I was
handling.
hoping I could at
I-
least be Lenny from Mice and Men.
I rolled for you. You got a 7.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I'll say Astanoth and Cal, you both know that with this specifically, the best thing to do is just avoid eye contact and act like it's not there. That'll get the message across that we don't mean you any harm.
All right, everyone, look down. Alatar, cover Sunny's eyes. You're carrying him.
What if I just throw a rock at this bird?
If he
No.
barks, we're dead.
All right, okay. I'll try and calm Sunny down. Mirren, do you have any more of those tasty sticks?
No.
Okay, I really don't think we need something that smells really good because the last thing we want is a hungry bird to think
Yes.
we've got something.
Okay, I'm fine. I was just trying to please Sunny.
Okay, it's all right. Just carry him and cover his eyes.
Okay.
All right, Cal's
I'm
gonna go
carrying
first
Sunny up here.
since I rolled the highest, and I'm just going to slowly edge my way up. Not like slowly enough to like look weird, but just like slowly head down, arms out, and I'd kind of like look back and I just like motion for them to wait because if anything happens to me, I want them to be able to get out of here.
I already jumped up there with Sunny.
Yeah, everyone else is moving their tokens, so make sure you pop yours in front.
So I'm just making my way downtown.
As you get
Walking
closer,
fast.
this thing is still screeching as loud as it possibly can in your ears. It gives you a headache very quickly, but
Oof.
Can
Making my
I-
way downtown.
Trying to hold my hands over Sunny's ears as we go by because obviously has much more sensitive hearing.
so I think this is accidentally stolen my thing from when I was gonna multi-class with the fairy, but Fey presence. I'm guessing that's what it
Faye
was.
presence, I think is. Let me check. Your who's your patron for Warlock? Archfey.
That's right. Yeah, it was the Archfey,
Yeah.
I believe. That makes sense.
I think you have that be because you are that warlock.
I wasn't sure because Fey,
Yeah.
fairy
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Could I
You-
use that since I'm close enough to it?
Faye presence.
I guess we should
So,
hold up as we figure out
This
what Mothy's doing.
thing is currently like 30 feet up. Like this cliff face is like 30 feet above you. So it's not within your range.
I can
It looks like it is because of the grid, but it's not actually.
I can cast speak with animals. And
Okay.
so I can try and talk to it.
All right. You can go ahead and cast that. Can you put it in the chat for me?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. You are able to. Alright. You're now able to understand what this thing is screeching, and all it is saying really is go away, get out, now leave.
Can I ask it like why it wants us to leave?
It quickly turns its head right to you and and louder says, "Get out." It doesn't seem to want to explain.
Well, everyone has left, so I don't know if I can yell to everybody.
Yeah, Cal's fucking gone. So
As this thing turns to you, it sees everyone else moving and quickly jumps and moves over to this cliff face and continues screaming at the rest of you.
Time to keep moving.
Okay, how high up is that cliff face?
From the road, it's
Yes.
another 15 feet.
So like if I went up to around where Cal
if-
and Alatar are.
Yeah, if you were up there, you could probably do your Fey Presence thing.
So like right
As
that's on the rock.
yeah. As you approach closer to it, it starts like raising its wings up in like a threatening pose and screeches louder directly at you, Asuna, since you're the one approaching it.
Before you do anything, can I roll persuasion, like
What do you want to persuade it to do?
to let us go by?
All right. What specifically do you say to it?
Can you just let us pass through here?
I thought that's what it was doing.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion at disadvantage, since you didn't say anything to give it any new information.
Okay.
Is your modifier for persuasion the same thing?
I hit the wrong one. My bad.
If it's the same modifier. Oh, okay.
There we
That's
go.
good. Still got an 11 though.
Hmm.
That's a 4 on dice. Jeez. This thing just continues to say, "Get out, leave now." And if you want to continue walking, you eventually leave. And while it follows you for a little bit, it eventually does just fly off with a final warning yell of "out" that you hear, Aaron. But everyone else just hears a hawk screech, but times 10 in volume.
Okay, I'm going to quickly tell them like that it was trying to like tell us to leave, and maybe that we should be looking out for something.
I don't want to look out for anything that's going to cause us to have to fight another giant flying creature.
Jesus, right? What in the Kentucky Fried Fuck was that?
What?
It's Kentucky.
Oh fuck my life. And Cal
So
just
if
keeps
we have
laughing.
to wait, no, this is whatever I want. So can I still use the Fey Presence, or is it gone?
You can if you were gonna wait for that. So you can still use it. Are you gonna use it to charm it or frighten it?
Armin.
All right. Go ahead and put your Fey Presence thing in chat as an action because it must make a Wisdom saving throw. What is your spell save DC? Under spells, it should be one of the top 3 numbers there. I believe yours is a 16.
16. Yep.
Alright. Plus this wisdom save. It got a 15. It is charmed by you. It now thinks of you as a friend. So it stops screeching at you, but still screeching at the rest of the party.
Well, wait a minute. When that doesn't it know that it's been charmed, or is it just an animal?
Only when the charm goes away, or if it fails the saving throw, which it or I mean, if it passes. So right now it does not know it's charmed.
But when that wears off, it's gonna know.
You need to get the fuck out.
Yeah. Oh.
Can I offer it food of some sort?
Sure, you can offer it a ration.
I would like to do so
All right,
and try to approach it and get closer.
all right. I will say this charm lasts a total of 6 seconds, which you would know. So I'm guessing you're doing this rather quickly.
Yes.
All right. It quickly just takes the ration from your hand with its massive, massive beak that's like the size of your torso. It's just its beak. It very delicately just grabs it out of your hand, and then as the rest of your party leaves, it flies off.
Okay. Alright, I'll just follow everybody else and my big scary bird friend.
Cal is absolutely fucking sweating bullets, waiting for that
Same.
charm to wear off.
I'll say Astronauth, as you watch it go, since you weren't as afraid of it, since you charmed it, you see it fly off and then into a distant cave, and just barely peeking out of the mouth of that cave, you see 2 smaller versions of this bird pop out.
Oh, it has a nest nearby. Got it.
Yes.
Well, you don't know that.
Well,
That's what I figured. Why the fuck else would a bird be so mad?
Because animals are territorial and they have
the bird,
territories.
bird is the word.
Yeah, because they either be fucking or eating.
Because that's how they work.
Alright, I think with that, we're gonna take a quick bio break for like bathroom, water, everything like that. So I will see y'all in a couple minutes.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the restroom
Hey,
myself
how much
here.
guys, how much longer is this game gonna go for? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just wondering.
Probably another hour or so, maybe.
Typically,
Okay.
yeah, about 3
That's fine.
total.
Coo.
All right, y'all. I will be back in a second. We're all gonna run and take a quick bathroom break. We'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to leave some tunes on for you so you can sit here, but I'll be back in like 2 seconds, and we will get right back into all of the adventuring. So I'm gonna leave my chair here for a second and get myself some more coffee. So it's no problem, okay? It'll be fun. Alrighty. I have returned. This has been great to watch. Oh man, I'm so glad, Mason. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. It is such a fun time. Chef mod is here. Oh my god. Yes, I'll behave. As long as it's in good nature. That's fair. I feel it. Yes, Mason, I'm glad you're liking it. It's been really fun to stream. We've been having a really good time with it. It definitely, like, it's a very cool party that we have all together. It's really something. Let's just say that. It's really something. I love it. I really love having this whole scene set up, too. I feel like it gives you guys a lot of information. You get the chat, so you see the dice rolls immediately. You get the map of everything that's happening. You get all of our videos as well, besides solo at the moment. And then all of our stats. Doesn't translate to text. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Salem found that best mod comment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there we go. Just in case the music is too loud, I'll just put on like the generic stream tune while we wait for our homies to come back. Yeah, it's been really fun to stream D&D like this. I mean, just to play D&D again has been really awesome. I've missed it quite a bit. And now that we're 5 sessions in, we're like pretty used to each other's playstyles and stuff. A buck in ear! Oh, I get it. I fucking get it. Not the TPK. I'm sorry, what is this about a TPK? I'm sorry? Panic.
No, what? It's fine. It's a emote that says, please ban me. It does look like TPK though. Emote TPK. Yeah, that makes sense.
I was like, hello? All of a sudden?
Yeah, on my screen it's an emote that
This is the end
that
screen.
says please ban me.
Oh, I love it. Ooh, not Logic being banned forever. 5 ever, actually.
No, don't worry. It's fine. I need some water. Now we're just waiting for everyone else to get back.
I am here.
Hello.
Now we're just waiting on Moppy. No, not Moppy anymore. Now just Logic.
Give me a second. Glasses were hurting my head.
It do be like that
Freaking
sometimes.
headset.
They do be like that.
I'm like paying big money for a headset that's supposed to have foam indents for your freaking glasses, and then it doesn't do shit.
Oof.
Hate to see it.
You do hate to see it. Not good times.
Wait, why this beer got more alcohol taste to it than most liquor?
Oof.
Disgusting.
Oof.
$5 for this massive can, and no way in hell am I not gonna finish it. God, does it hurt.
Stay strong, soldier.
You got this. I believe in
Sucks booty cheeks.
you.
And what's wrong with that?
I don't
The
know.
booty cheek?
It's
Whatever.
just- it's not a plump ass. It ain't that good.
It's flat ass.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
We all ready?
Thank you.
Yes.
Excuse me.
I'm here.
All right. Cool. So now you all are continuing on your
I'm gonna fight the
journey
big bird
after
and the
dealing
babies.
with the big bird.
What a strange looking chicken.
Look at all those chickens.
Smack out a chicken.
But the rest of the traveling day passes without much incident. It's pretty quiet in the mountains.
Good.
Besides that,
Good. We need a rest.
need to sleep, please, God.
Please.
Are we up for a long rest? Is that where we're at in the day?
Yeah. Pretty soon, after a quiet day's travel, you find a place to make camp for the night.
Oh, I'm gonna work on the See Sunny Run book that Solo wrote for me.
All right, go ahead and roll me intelligence.
Oh God.
Oof.
I
Listen,
just
you
did.
you
I
have
just
to
did.
use
It's
have to-
non-existent.
you have to use your brain to learn things.
Rigged.
There's intelligence.
All right,
He's my
you're-
number one daddy gonna make
10.
what? Oh shit, I'm not muted.
Maybe I can read the word "see" now.
You're able to kind of make sense of the sentence structure a little bit more, and you're able to kind of catch on a little bit after
Okay,
about an hour's worth of trying.
What are we doing?
Long rest.
Alatar's trying to read his See Sunny Run book.
Yeah,
We're
it's
doing
the
a long
end of
rest?
an eventful day of travel.
So I chose to spend my time trying to read the book you wrote for me.
Oh, that's
Your
sweet.
time before bed, yeah.
Cal is going to do his sketch thing again, if that's okay. But he's gonna go look for a mystical creature,
All right, if you're looking for a mystical creature specifically, roll
like
me.
a creature from this world, not from
Yeah.
the real world.
I got you. Roll me investigation. The DC will be higher this time, so you're just looking for a specific type of creature. Do you think you see something that's called a owl mirage, which is basically a bunny with a unicorn horn, but turns out to just be another rabbit with a twig behind it that looks like a horn.
Whatever, I'm still gonna draw it.
Alright. Roll me dexterity. Comes out pretty decent for what it is. Like, there are a couple rough lines, but you know you're able to clean that up later if you want to.
Cool. All right, Cal tucks it in and then heads back to camp to go to sleep.
But if the rest of you don't have anything specific you want to point out that you're doing, we will start the next morning after you break camp and head on out.
All right.
Cal got up pretty early just to do his training and cleaning as per usual.
Alright. Sounds good.
I'm
Uh,
going to be
Make some
taking on
bangers of
some
mash for
supper.
the group.
Nice. Pretty solid breakfast all around.
I'll say at night I'm taking on some sufferings myself.
Okay. Would that be before or after you go to bed?
That's gonna be before
Or
bed.
I mean, yeah. Alright.
Is a 1d6?
I mean, it doesn't really matter since by the morning you'll be healed, so.
Fair.
Oh, Cal's also been keeping up on his parchments as well. Cal's also been keeping up with the progress of the tattoo every morning after his training.
Alright.
So he kind of like just take notes. What does it look like?
At this point, you can see the outline is mostly there, and there's starting to be some shading done, but it's not filled in yet.
Okay.
As you walk in the morning, you are able to. Let me see. Give me a second. I measure things.
Alatar, I don't think that dragon meat is sitting very well with me, buddy.
I told you I'd try it, but you didn't give me any.
Oh, I sheared it off the bone.
I mean, I'm immune to disease, so I was happy to try it.
As you kind of make your way down, it's about mid-morning. You're coming toward the end of the mountain pass. You can feel yourself losing altitude as you walk. As you go, you come across a road sign that has an arrow pointing directly. You guys are traveling in a westward direction. This arrow is pointing northeast-ish, so directly off the road. It doesn't seem to point to any road in particular. If anyone wants to read the sign, you see that while there are definitely the imprints of words on this sign, it's too weathered to read.
I want to try and read it.
I was
You
about to
try?
suggest Alatar try to read.
Uh,
Go for it,
Alright.
buddy. I believe in you.
I'm
Go
real
ahead and roll
good.
me investigation if you're trying to read it.
Can I help him and give him advantage?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It's a roll at advantage.
Yep.
Come on, buddy. We'll help you sound it out.
I only rolled one. I clicked, so you want to roll one more time?
Yeah, just roll one more time.
Alright, put my
Come on,
character
buddy.
back
Sound
up.
it out. Come on.
Don't put it at advantage, just roll it as normal one more time.
Yeah, I clicked normal before I hit that, so.
You're good.
Ooh! Oh! Maybe I read a word?
Ooh, you're able to make out the word pass, but that's it. Everything else whether to read.
Me and Alatar are jumping excitedly for a word that doesn't help
Pass.
us, but it's just because he read it. We're like jumping and yelling and celebrating.
That means you go by me, right?
No. Yes.
Yes! I'm so excited. I learned a word.
Yes, you did. Oh.
Okay, so what's the rest of the sign say?
Pass.
It is unreadable. You cannot make out any.
Damn, I'm feeling like Alatar over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so describe to me the thing that we're looking at, the sign and then the roads.
It's okay. So you guys are walking on like a major mountain pass road. It's pretty
Mhm.
well worn and pretty easy to follow. This sign is off to the right of the road, and on a compass, it would be on the north side of the road. As you guys are traveling, y'all are on this map. You guys are traveling this way. So it's like on
It's a
this
well-traveled
side of
road, you said?
the road. The one you're on, yes.
Okay, so did
This-
other people have to fucking pass the giant bird test, or are we just stupid?
You don't know.
I
But
think we know for Alatar.
this sign is on the north side of the road, and the only thing that's maybe discernible is the word pass, but it seems to be pointing directly northeast of this road, so it seems to be pointing towards just more mountains, but there's no discernible road that it's pointing to.
Holy shit.
And it's a very old weathered wood sign. There's
Guys-
a bit of moss creeping up the signpost.
Where were we headed again?
Kashoto?
Are you asking me as the DM or the rest of the characters in game?
I'm asking my party.
Okay.
Zoria. Zoria of Kitera.
So, question here, guys. Cal kind of pulls out the map and points to Chindrala's spire. Why didn't we go around the mountains. Why are we going through them?
It's the fastest way.
Man, fuck me if I know.
What's the problem? You can't handle a couple hikes?
I can't read.
We were almost
mean-
eaten by a bird and a dragon.
We were not almost eaten by it, okay?
Didn't you
First
eat the
of all-
dragon?
Yeah,
Really,
Yeah.
Dev had that under control.
It's
Mhm.
true.
until I murdered it. Anyways,
I didn't
I
need
will
to.
That's what all the
say
work for.
where we're going is close to my family home.
yeah, it is. All right, Cal's gonna study the map to see if he can find us a trail out of these leading to Zoria.
I think we should just follow the Pale River.
We wouldn't be able to
I'm
see
with
it from
Mira.
here.
I mean, on your map, the Pale River is marked. You just haven't gotten to it yet.
No, but I mean in the mountains. And you said
Yeah.
there's no. You said that sign isn't heading towards a path. You said, do we see a path?
You don't see a path. No, this side is still in the mountains, but you know you're coming to the end of the pass and coming back to just normal traveling road, which you know the Pale River is past these mountains. That's what I'm saying. It's not pointing to anything that you can think of.
Oh, thank God. I thought you meant we were just fucking lost for a second.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
want to run into another dragon.
No.
The signpost is pointing away from the main road toward nothing, it seems. But looking at your map, you would know that the Pale River is just past these mountains.
That's fine. Cal's still gonna study the map to get a better understanding of the land.
Okay?
Do I need to roll anything to do that?
No, you're just studying. Studying the map. Cal, you haven't been in this world very long. You don't really know all the main roads yet. You only kind of know the area you've been. But you assume that since Zoria is a major city, there's a main road leading to it. So you figure if you just follow a main road, you should make it there just fine.
Okay. Cal just rolls the map up and just starts walking.
All right.
Would I have any knowledge about Quatera later down the road, or at this point, no? Because we're still kind of far away.
At this point, you're still in the kingdom of Ibran, so you don't know anything.
Fair enough. I accept your decision.
All right. As you keep walking, at this point, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, early evening. And Aaron and Cal, you both see up ahead in the middle of the road a something. It's a small something. You can't make it at this point. You know it's just it looks like someone dropped something in the middle of this road.
Let me look at my inventory real quick. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Cal's gonna take out his mirror.
Okay?
Who else has their magic mirror on them?
I do.
I do.
He's going to look at the mirror and he's going to say Dev and Mirren,
Alright.
which he has to do in order to.
Yeah, you see the green shimmer whenever you say Dev, and Dev's Dev's mirror view pops up, and then as you say Mirren, you see the glass kind of split in a diagonal like this, and then Mirren's on the other end, so it's like Dev and Mirren are right here.
All right, I've got
Group-
this.
Group call.
Do you guys feel comfortable waiting here while I go see what that is?
I'm fine with that.
You really want to go up by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm willing to sacrifice myself for the party.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little extreme.
Yeah. But it's better that you live. So Cal is going to like slowly walk up the path and kind of check out what it is while
Alright.
holding the mirror in front of him so they can also see.
Alright. Is anyone watching the other mirrors, or is everyone just kind of not? It all depends on you.
I'm watching this one.
Yeah. What about Aaron, Asnoth, and Altar? Are you guys crowding around different mirrors to watch, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Dev.
Alright.
Yeah. I mean, I have
Sunny
time.
has run off to follow Cal.
Alright.
So I'm kind of, obviously I'm not as fast as a dog, so I'm trailing behind Sunny, following.
This is literally the first live stream.
And Asanoth, are you watching with Mirren or Dev, or just kind of watching with your own eyes Cal approach?
I'll watch with Mirren.
Right? As you approach closer, Cal, and everyone kind of sees this view come closer, you see as you get closer that it's a small pouch made of brown leather that seems to have some sort of closure on the side. It seems to be made of of metal, and there seems to be like a metal tab off of it. And it seems to be partially open as he gets closer, and there seems to be these small coins on the ground. If you want to try to recognize them, you can roll investigation.
Okay.
And we can
That's for
roll for
sure
that
an
too, because we're
IED.
looking at it, right?
I've got no
Cal.
fucking clue.
You all are seeing it through the mirror, so you all can also roll if you
Okay.
want to.
Cal's like, damn, that's a quarter.
Oh, that's
Oh,
advantage, not
Mirren.
disadvantage.
You're good. I'm
Not
gonna take the
that
22,
one.
so you're
Nice.
Ooh.
good. It was the first thing you rolled.
I investigate.
Mirren said,
good.
damn.
So,
All right.
starting with the lowest, Mirren, you've no clue. You're like, coins, I guess.
Finally, Mirren knows nothing.
Astanoth, I'll get to you in a minute, Cal. Astanoth, you, again, just seems like some coins. You've no clue what they are. Altar, you recognize them as coins in that you assume that they have different values because they're different shapes, but you don't know what those values are. Aaron, about the same. Dev, also about the same. You have no clue what this is. Cal,
Yeah.
it takes you a little bit because it's been a while since you've seen these, but these are nickels, dimes, pennies, and coin purse.
Holy
And this
shit.
is a zippered coin purse.
Holy shit. Cal like kneels down, like looks back at the group, and then he disconnects the mirror.
Everyone watching the mirrors, you see it just kind of blink and shut off, and now it's just a mirror.
Cal very quickly collects everything and then looks back. It was nothing, guys. It's just coins.
I like coins.
Yeah, but they're worthless. They're just little pieces of metal.
I'll trade you
should-
1 copper for one of them.
No.
I feel like you should share the coins with the party.
They're
I'll
from
offer
my
you
Yeah, I
world.
thought
a
we were
coin.
homies.
They're from my world.
Well, even
Okay,
better.
That means
coins
someone
are
They're
else.
probably
Yeah, but they're
worth
not
much
worth
more
any-
for.
No, you guys don't understand. This shit is just like it's not even like they call it nickel, but it's not even real nickel. It's like worthless. Nobody. There's like a coin shortage when I left. It was like terrible. I'm gonna open up the coin purse and see if I find any identification, like a
I want to
driver's
try.
license or anything.
I want
What
to try
is
and
the driver's
persuade Cal
license?
to share coins with the group.
I'm not gonna have you roll persuasion. If you're able to actually persuade Cal, the character, to do it, he will give you coins. If not, you don't get any.
All right, Gal's gonna hold out his hand with all of the coins in it and just say, "Pick your favorite."
I'll
Just pick
say,
a random one.
all right, roll me a d4. All right, you pick up a penny.
That is worth
Alatar.
1 cent.
Hmm.
100 of those equals $1.
Whatever you're saying makes no sense, but I really like this kind of shiny looking thing.
Does anybody else
Um,
in the
It's
group?
money.
There's a
Does
picture of
anybody
a
else
guy with
want
a
a
funny
coin?
beard.
Pick the
Yeah.
shiniest penny.
All right, you pick the shiniest penny that you can find. It's pretty good.
I'm
Pretty
going for
shiny.
a
I'm gonna take the
dime.
biggest coin.
All right, Asnoth, you take a quarter. It's pretty dirty, but you have a quarter.
What year does this quarter? Wait, before Asnoth takes it, what year does the quarter say?
It says 2004.
That's just a random year. Okay, got it. Doesn't mean anything.
No,
I
it
checked.
doesn't.
I checked the. Deb, did you want a quarter or a penny or a nickel or
I
a
want a
dime?
dime.
Because you're a dime piece. Here you go. You don't get that.
What does
But
that mean?
Saw
here
that
you
one
go.
fucking coming.
uh, hand them a dime.
All right,
I'm gonna go to the coin purse and see if I can find anything that
right. That what?
like if I can find a driver's license, a fucking library card, anything identification in this.
All right, roll me investigation. All right. Digging through the coin purse, it's mostly coins, but tucked in the bottom, you do find a $5 bill, as well as a receipt for a Wendy's.
God damn.
Hmm.
I miss Wendy's.
Oh, I'm gonna do
5 for
it.
5 deal? Is that
Wendy's nuts.
Got him.
Okay. Wait. Since I'm familiar with this, would you let me roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Come
Can I roll an
on.
insight check real quick for like that comment he made about the dime piece?
You can roll, but with the knowledge you have of this world, you would no matter what you roll, you wouldn't understand what it meant. But you can assume that it means something good. Yeah. So you assume it means something good, and you think dime. Don't know what that. You're worth a dime? Is dime valuable? I don't know.
Well, I guess Miran just used that often in his vernacular now.
That's a dime piece.
Cal's gonna look around to see if there's any other things from his world here.
All right. As you look around, you don't see anything in the immediate area.
Would you guys give me time to investigate here? This is from my world.
You keep talking about your world, but we still don't really like. That's just confusing. Like, there's just this one world.
So this dick shrinking wizard you keep talking about, are
Yes.
they from your world as well?
I don't know. He just kind of found me and he told me he could get me home, so I assume he knows about Earth. But I don't know.
Does this wizard have
but
any
this-
other names they go by?
I don't know his name.
Is it Bing Bong by chance?
It's possible. But this proves that I'm from there. Like that guy on the penny, his name is Abraham Lincoln.
With the funny beard?
Yes, the funny beard. And
I
the
wish I
hat.
could have his beard.
Me too, buddy. And so I guess there are other people from here. Cal just kind of like retreats inwardly, thinking of like a million possibilities at once, and he just like doesn't talk for a while.
This is the quietest I've ever seen Cal.
He's just like staring at one of the quarters.
Mhm. All right. As you kind of make your way past this point, Cal, you're not really paying attention. Aaron, you see something laying off to the side of the road a couple hours later. At this point, with the distance you're at from it, whenever you first spot it, you can't tell much about it other than it seems to be multicolored. Part of it is white, while part of it is like a very bright red color.
Wait, what did I say? I totally zoned out. What was?
So a couple hours after the coins and the coin purse that y'all found,
Mhm.
Cal's zoned out, but you see something further down the road a couple
Okay.
hours after, off to the side. You can't really make out a shape of it right now. You just know that it's small and that part of it's like a snow white color and the other is like a bright red color.
Can I go investigate it?
Sure.
I'm gonna go with as
Alright.
well.
Please don't be a car.
Roll
So as you
investigation,
get closer, you think it's a snake at first because of how it's shaped, but quickly realize it's not living at all. What you see is this red cube shape with a white long attachment kind of coming off of one end of it, and on the other, on one of the other faces of the red shape has these two metal prongs sticking out of it.
That's a charger. Cal sees it and sprints over to it, and he goes, "Fuck! It's yes! Ah!
What?
Cal,
What
are
is
you
this?
okay?
Oh my god!" Cal kind of just like sits on the ground and just holds it, and then looks at the end to make sure it's a lightning.
Roll investigation because you're kind of overcome with relief, so you're not really seeing things clearly, so you're like having to double check to make sure it is a lightning. If it is,
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
it is a lightning port.
Cal just fucking turns over and just vomits. Oh god. Now I've really got to find out. Cal is like doesn't bother asking for permission. Cal's going to start looking around anywhere to find any other traces.
Alright, while Cal's looking, what are the rest of you after Cal's display?
I think I'm gonna just stand there with my hands on my hips, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I guess
I'm
I'll
concerned that this
follow
might be
along.
like some
I
sort
just lost
of
my elbow.
super like great sort of string for
Cal has a great idea.
for a What's your great idea, Cal?
Cal stands up, breathes in as hard as he can, and yells, "Marco!"
You wait.
Who is that?
And wait. You don't hear a response.
Is something supposed to
Okay.
happen there? Or is that an incantation?
You're not gonna
Cal then
stab yourself in the
Cal
hand
then
again,
breathes
right?
in one more time, and he's like, "If this doesn't get him, no one can." United States of America.
You wait. You hear a couple birds chirping, but nothing.
Okay, he's
Cal,
just
are
gonna
you
continue
having one of
looking
your little
around.
moments again?
Do we need to hide the knives from you again?
Cal doesn't hear them. He's looking.
Alright, roll me investigation.
Oh,
You can't find anything. You look because you are desperate to find someone else from your world, but you cannot find anyone.
I look at the charger. Does it have any initials on it? Anything?
Uh, you look and just barely legible, as if it was written in Sharpie, but it's gotten touched so many times that it's mostly rubbed off. You see the letter C.
C.
See,
Hmm.
no.
Does it stand for cashier? Like this receipt
What?
for this Wendy's?
Cal like snaps back to reality. What are you talking? Can I see that?
Yeah, as cashier, and then like 2 dots and something on it.
Cal looks down to see the card holder's name.
Under the card holder's name, you see me get it. Sorry, I'm trying to get names.
We're learning.
So much is happening.
You see the name Maddox Brewer. Maddox
Maddox
Brewer.
Brewer. Would I know that name? I mean, there's like a billion of us, so probably not.
I'm typing it in Roll20 chat for y'all to see. No, you don't know that name. You're like, never knew a Maddox. So you're like, you
So
do see the address for the Wendy's. It's a Wendy's in West Virginia.
West
Take me
Virginia. My
So-
mama.
I can only assume that there are multiple portals to this world. I came in at the other side of my country.
Mhm.
I crashed off the highway, which is like a long road like what you guys have,
You came on the
and
back
woke
end
up
of
on
the
a shore
country?
here. What?
You said the other end. Which end of the country? The front or
There's
the
a
back?
there's a west coast and an east coast.
So the
Okay.
back end.
And this is from the east coast. So there's multiple ways to get back here.
Uh-huh.
Guys, if we figure out we could bring a tank. I'm going one step
What
at a time.
is
I've got to get back.
Hmm.
Oh
What is a
no.
chocolate frosty?
You guys, we've got to okay, let's just I'm gonna fuck. Cal is right now panicking because if the military knows about this or finds out about this, this place is fucked. So he's just going to tuck that away and not tell anyone about that and just say, okay, everything's fine. And then just keep walking.
Cal's acting real weird, guys.
not any weirder than usual.
Well, he hasn't stabbed himself in the hand recently, but yes.
I mean, I'd consider this an improvement.
I'm gonna make sure that my dagger is a little extra secure.
Okay.
I'm sure that this egg-shrinking wizard isn't a man flayer or something.
I feel like we should just at least keep an extra eye on Cal. He's been very erratic.
Guys, I want you to read that coin. What does it say? E
Your
pluribus
mom.
unum.
I can't read. Is this some kind of sick joke to make
It
fun of
should
people
have a
who
date.
can't read?
It should say E pluribus unum, and then it also should say United States of America.
Cal, I can't read. Is this some sort of sick joke?
For anyone that can read, so that you know I'm not crazy.
So now you're annoyed with me.
How does reading gibberish mean you're not crazy?
What does e
It's not
pluribus
gibberish.
unum even mean?
It's a Latin. I think it means something about being together. I don't remember.
Okay.
What's-
Gibberish.
All words are gibberish until you
That
make sense
doesn't
of
make
them.
you any less crazy.
She just made up some random language and then made fun
We
of me for
found
not being able to read.
coins, and I told you what they said without even having to look at them. That means something.
You can read without reading.
Oh my
Hmm.
god. Cal just like rubs his temples and just keeps walking.
Alright. With that, I think we'll end there, picking up next session with y'all making camp for the night.
Okay.
Start camp next session.
What the twist?
Well,
These are all random encounters I rolled.
Did you make up that name on the spot or did you have that name planned?
I made it up on the spot with a random name generator.
Love them. They're so good.
Stick.
I just thought it was funny because the charger says C, but then the name is Maddox Brewer.
Yeah, they're not from the same person. I knew that much.
Interesting.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say that.
Oh, fuck, there's a goddamn moth in my room all of a sudden.
Goofy. All right. Well, I'm
Well,
gonna say bye
you-
to chat and raid out really quick, and then I'll come back and hang out
We'll
with you
be
guys.
here.
All right.
I'm burning this motherfucker to the ground.
Okay. So that is done. Stay with me for a quick second. I have to go into a completely different screen and make my webcam work now. Okay, so here we go. Let's get some music going as well. Alrighty, so that was a pretty successful little journey for us so far. That was pretty fun. We definitely are getting a little bit more about Cal, which is awesome. I feel like there was a lot of Dev and Asanoth like information given to us like the last time we streamed D&D. Lately it's been switching. We've gotten a little bit of Cal and Mirren. Actually, Aaron's one of the last ones that I feel like we don't have a ton of information about, but this is like purposeful for story stuff, so that's cool. So that's cool. But that'll be where we wrap up for the night. So what I'm going to do is I am going to let me see. I'm going to launch Twitch, see if we have any lovely friends on tonight. That way we can raid into them with some high energy and some love, and do our thing. Story beats. Story beats. It's true. Okay, so I think who we're gonna raid into tonight, because I haven't been able to raid into them in a while, is gonna be Steel Wolf. So let me set up to raid Steel, and then we'll go say hello. That should be right. There it is. Okay, Steel Wolf's amazing. They're playing through Cuphead, which is super fun. So we're gonna definitely hang out and spend some good time with our absolute lovely. Not that raid command. Not the raid command. Alrighty, so we are going to share that in chat here. If you are subbed, it looks just like this. You get those emotes to pop up. I'm gonna do another shout out. I have it on timer, but just in case, I'm gonna shout out our Hearths and homie. Oh, that's wrong too. That's Karma. Hearths and homies. So that was the group that we have been playing with. We've got Salem, who's a lovely mod here, or Antilogic, who's another mod here. Mothra's Rain, who is incredible, the absolute sweetie. And we have Ein, we got Solo, we got Sam. Sam is our DM. We got a lot of amazing people on that list. It's so many good friends. It's like insane. All streamers. Ein's also a voice actor. There's a lot of different things going on there, y'all. So I recommend supporting all the homies. I can't talk today. And again, thank you guys for making this a really good stream for us too. Next time I am live will be Thursday, and I will be doing a Barbie horse adventure stream dressed as a horse. So don't want to miss that. That'll be amazing. But thank you guys again for a really awesome night, and I can't wait to see you on Thursday. So have a nice night.